but in my dream that I had the day before the funeral. That was a dream that Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. Ooh, excuse me. Make sure you guys comment, like, share, and subscribe. Smash it, okay? Just, it shouldn't even be there no more. So I will be talking about someone passing today, and that will be my father. What I hope to bring with this video is just to bring awareness messages, like something that is revealed to you, to really listen to it, especially when it is by God. So I will say that I do have very strong dreams. Just a background before I get into it. My dad had Parkinson's, which is kind of like dementia, Alzheimer's. All that is in the same like category type thing. All of it deals with the nervous system, memory loss, motor skill loss, things like that deteriorate over time. And he did pass peacefully. He passed peacefully in his sleep. So if you guys want to learn more about it, I'll also try to provide some websites in the description box, so you guys who may be dealing with, or who may be new to dealing with someone who has Parkinson's or a loved one who has Parkinson's, you can know how to move forward with just a little bit more knowledge about the disease in general. So pretty much I will be discussing about a dream I had that was revealed to me by God, that involved my dad and how he would be passing. Not how he would be passing, but particularly but when he would be passing. And to just be a messenger to my sisters and brother, my siblings, my mom, and to just let them know that this time is coming for him. Here is the text message. In the text message, as you can see here, it says September 16th, 2019. So I'll get to the date my dad actually passed once I finish like going through this text. Hey, you know, just greeting everybody. Just already told mom about it. Just want to let you know, yesterday I had a dream that involved dad. I don't want to get into details about it through text because it would be too much to text. But basically, the dream involved giving me a time frame around Easter and dad passing away. However, it was never said about a year, but the dream itself was very clear and detailed. I think God was preparing me personally for dad, but also sending me as a messenger just to keep spending time with dad as much as you can and to make sure everyone's heart is right with him. But the dream I had during this time was like literally the day before, no, I want to say like 2 days before I sent that text, and I had to really like talk to God about it because I was, you know, involving my dad. I've never had something like that before. So I pretty much in the dream was at my mom's house back in Beaufort. We were all there. It was actually me, my niece, and my nephew. So my sister that's in North Carolina, she actually had my niece and nephew down, her kids and her husband. They came down to the house. And usually when they come down the house, it's either like they're just visiting, but mostly it's around holidays or things like that. It's like, what is everybody doing here? So I asked my mom, because my dad was in a chair. He was like in a disability chair. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, like just the ones that kind of have like the back up. It's like a wheelchair, but it also has like an extended back and like little scroll thing. You guys seen it before. He was in the chair and my mom was feeding him. And I'm like, what is going on? Now, mind you, at the time, my dad was actually in an assisted living home, getting help. My mom needed help, you know, taking care of him. So for him to be home in my dream, I was like, oh my gosh, dad's home, you know? And I was just like, what is everybody doing here? Why is everybody here? Something was revealed about Easter in that particular moment. And then she was like, hey, you already know why they're here. I have to get the arrangements done for him. I was like, the arrangements? I was so mad at her in that dream for saying that, y'all. I was like, the arrangements? What do you mean the arrangement? Why would you say that, Mom? And she was like, because we need to make the arrangements for his funeral. And so I was just like, no, we don't. Like, he's still here. Like, why would you say that? Well, pretty much that was the dream, and I told everyone about it. And literally like maybe 6 months from then, On April 3rd, 2020, the following year, my dad passed. I was in Columbia and they were in Beaufort, and she called me. She was like, you know, just want to let you know your dad passed. And so at the time, I was filling out applications online. I kind of just sat there. I was just like, okay, you know, I sniffled a little bit, but I didn't cry. Like, I didn't cry. So fast forward to like the day before the funeral, which is the following week after April 3rd. I think that's like the 10th or something. I don't really know. But anyways, I went down to Beaufort. And, you know, of course, everyone was there, like, getting ready to go to the funeral next day. So I had another dream, you guys. So in that dream, this time, and in the dream, my niece was in the dream. And I lashed out at her in the dream. Like, I pushed my niece down. My niece is like 6. I think she was like 6. She's like short. My niece is really short. And I yelled at her. And I then, like, after I pushed her down, like, I apologized. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I did that to you. You know, like, I hugged her. And then, like, and I could just remember waking up crying. Just remember that, you guys, okay? The funeral passed the next day. All that happens, I go back to Columbia. So I get back to Columbia, and I was at my ex's house at the time. And he had a dog named Sham. So Sham is very mischievous, a very mischievous dog. It got into a lot of things and it did not really listen. So I took Sham out to the back to use the bathroom, but I didn't put the leash on him. So when I don't put the leash on him, he like think he can stay out there all types of hours of the night. So mind you, I'm already kind of on edge because my dad passed. I still haven't really let out any emotion. So now I'm getting frustrated with the dog for not coming in when I'm telling him to come inside the house. And then, you know, dogs can sense your energy. They really can pick up on a lot of things. They know when you are trying to be slick and, you know, trick them, or you actually being genuine. So I was just like, you know, come on, dog. But I really just was mad in the back of my head. And so I was just like, come on, you know, just come back in the house. It's okay. But he knew, like, when I got home, I was going to get him by that collar and be like, get in this house like that. I was just like, Sham, you need to get in this house, you stupid. Da, 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 da. I was just like yelling. I'm gonna go off on the dog. And he just looking at me like, because I'm on the porch. So he was like out in the yard area. So I just started bawling out crying, you guys. So that was kind of like me lashing out. And like, while I was sitting down on the porch crying, and little, you know, Sham comes up and just walks, and he just comes and he just, like, you know, starts nuzzling me like a little dog does, like when they know you're sad or something's wrong. And so, you know, I just pet him. I was like, I'm so sorry, Sham, I'm just so sorry. Now compare that to the dream I had. Sometimes, like I said, dreams not always exact, but in my dream that I had the day before the funeral, that was a dream that let me know not to do that to my niece, to not do that to people that I care about, not to lash out at them. Because in the dream, I lashed out at my niece, I pushed her down, I then immediately apologized to her. That's the exact same thing that happened with the dog, you guys. I lashed out at the dog, I was yelling at the dog, I didn't push the dog, but I did all those things. And then when the dog finally came, I just was so sorry to the dog and very apologetic. So you guys, that's pretty much what happened. And I'm just really grateful for those dreams being revealed to me. I don't know how I would feel if I never had those dreams, but I am very grateful and thankful to God that he did reveal that to me. So to say the least, if you feel like it's a dream that's revealing, or how some people say prophetic, pray about it, read on it, meditate on it. A lot of people go through it with these dreams, but I don't think it's anything to be ashamed of. I do think it's testimonial, and that's why I'm sharing it as well, because you never know what somebody's going through. You never know if someone is dealing with this and they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to handle the dreams, or they don't know how to handle losing a loved one or something like that. That is the story time of, you know, me prophesizing my dad passing away. If you guys have any questions about the dream that I had, or the dreams that I had, definitely DM me on Instagram. You can follow me there. You can also leave a comment here. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't think I missed anything. Like I said, Everything about like Parkinson's that I can find will be in the description box below, so you can read up on it. Remember to always spend time with your loved ones, and just always remember to be positive, be safe, and be blessed, guys. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.